I have never been a flexible person. In fact, I'm the definition of inflexible, not able to be bent, stiff. Despite this, I have always wanted to be able to do the splits. But of course, I had to take it one step further, and I wanted to find out, is it possible to do the splits in 30 days? Let's find out.
Wow, do you guys see this?
Welcome YouTube to a new video. Today we are cooking.
I'm not flexible at all. Oh snap! Hey, that's not too bad. Well, that's like 1.5 feet. I should measure. Is it the same as? Oh, that is not good. That hurts. I'm back and I have my tape measure. How am I gonna do this? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Wow, this is bad. Okay, how far am I off the ground? This is weird. Okay, like 11 inches, I think. Oh. Let's just know I'm like about 1 foot off the ground. Not very good.
And on March 15th, the stretching began. So every time I stretched, I would basically stick to the same 5 or so stretches. I started most of my stretching by swinging my legs to kind of warm them up, you know, get that blood flowing. The one I probably did the most is the deep lunge position, and this one felt really good. It was really great at stretching out my quads and hip flexors, and yes, I did have to look up the hip flexors part. And occasionally I would do this super deep lunge, which looks so freaking weird. Oh my gosh, scary. You can also see here that I did the bent leg lunge, where you basically sit in the lunge position and just hold the back leg towards your body, and boy did I feel this one. I also did the sitting pike position quite often, and I did it in different variations where sometimes I had my legs closer together or further apart, and doing this stretch at the beginning was when I discovered that I could barely touch my toes. It was not comfortable for my hamstrings at all. I also did some other stretches that I don't necessarily think helped in my splits journey, but I still did them, and that includes things like the standing quad stretch and the butterfly stretch. And the last thing I did that I believe to be extremely helpful in improving the depth of my splits was actually just sitting in the splits as far as I could for a few seconds. Now, there were times when I fully pushed myself a little too hard and I was very uncomfortable. So you know what? Maybe don't sit far down enough to where you feel like your legs are gonna rip apart. But anyway, I kept stretching, and what I experienced the first 2 weeks was straight pain. Pain. Well, more like extreme soreness when I would stretch, and I Googled it and found out that it's because I was going through what's called delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS, which is completely normal, and it occurs when your muscles become sore or stiffen up after doing an unfamiliar exercise, in this case stretching. And you can probably tell in some of the clips that it was painful. I actually felt like I was going backwards in my progress for a few days in the beginning, since I couldn't sit as far in the splits because of the soreness I was feeling. But luckily, the soreness went away after a while.
Hi guys, so it is April 3rd. Can you see that? Okay, it's April 3rd, and I've decided that I'm gonna do a little midway check-in. So basically, I kind of wasn't super consistent. Okay, well, I was kind of consistent, but I did not stretch for like 6 or 7 days. Oopsie. I also recently went to Austin, Texas, and I did not stretch on that trip, and I was gone for about 4 days. So I would say there was like 6 or 7 days where I didn't like stretch at all, which is not good, considering I only am giving myself like 4 weeks basically to do the splits. So I think I still want to keep April 15th as my goal date, and if for some reason I can't do the splits by that date, then I'm gonna extend it like 6, max 7 days if I need it. Yeah, I'm so upset with myself. Anyway, I do want to say a few things about this experience so far. So, yikes, the first week especially, but I would say honestly like the first 2 weeks, my legs were so freaking tight. Like my legs were so sore from stretching, which I think is like a thing, like it's very common for that to happen. But yeah, I was not expecting my legs to be that sore. So I feel like the last 4 days or so, I've actually seen the most progress with my splits because first of all, I've been stretching a lot longer. And second of all, I think I'm over that hurdle of like being super sore from stretching. So yeah, so I think from here on out, I will see more results. So I think to begin with, I was like this far off the ground, like really far. And now I'm like this close to the ground, which is like not great, but way closer to the ground. So I think I'm doing pretty good. But I do know that the last like inch or two is like the hardest to get, because I remember when I was able to do the splits well, I couldn't ever do the splits, but when I almost did the splits like a couple years ago, I couldn't quite do them, like do the splits, because I was still like an inch or two off the ground no matter how much I stretched. So I know the last like couple inches is like really hard to get down. I think this is the only check-in I'm gonna be doing unless something crazy happens down the line within the next like, oh god, April 15th is in 12 days. That's so soon. Okay, I'm doing good, kind of. Ugh, I've been sucking.
And then I just kept stretching and stretching and stretching. I love how I kept my birthday decorations up for weeks. Anyways, I kept stretching and I stayed pretty consistent. And then the big day came. April 15th. Do you guys think I can do the splits? Let's find out.
Okay guys, so today is April 15th. Can you see that? I hope you can see that, but it says April 15th. I am supposed to be able to do the splits today. I honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm very close, but I don't think I can do it yet. I haven't really stretched much today. Oh my gosh, all my makeup just fell on the ground. 9:43 right now. I am gonna be stretching for like at least an hour. And my goal is to be able to do the splits by midnight. Which I don't think is realistic, but you know what, we're gonna do it anyway. And if I can't hit it, then I'm gonna give myself like another week to do this, because I in total missed 9 days of stretching. I did miss 2 more days this week. So yeah, that's why. I need to loosen my legs up, swing them. I'm gonna see if I can do a headstand, because I'm pretty sure I can do one. Oh snap. Oh my god. I'm doing it. Oh, God. How did that look? Did that look good? Okay, it's 11:20 right now. 11:21. So I've been stretching for so long. Time for the moment of truth. Can I do the splits? So the goal is to be able to sit in the splits with my hands in the air. Ready? Okay. No, I can't do it. No. Okay, technically I'm like not far off the ground. Like still like no. I can go to the side like that. Does that count? Oh, but it hurts. I can't do it yet. Okay, moment of truth. Can Kira sit into the splits? Oh, wow, do you guys see this? Ow. Ooh. Pain still. Okay, I actually don't think I can sit into the splits all the way, because look at this. I can't get like the square split. I don't think my body is like positioned right, so like I can be sitting into the splits and not use my hands, but just watch this. If I'm gonna be like this is like more of like a square split, and you can see I'm probably like a couple inches off the ground or something, but I can like lean to the side kinda and sit, so that's cheating. Ow. Oh, see, it still hurts. I don't even want to show you guys the other side because it's even worse, but I will do it for the sake of this video. Oh, actually, it's not that much worse. Actually, it's like about even, I would say. Can you guys see how far I am off the ground? Ah, let's see. It kind of hurts. So I would say it's maybe possible for you to do the front splits in 30 days if you stretch every single day. But for the average person, I would say that it's not possible because the likelihood of a person actually stretching every single day for 30 minutes or every single day for like several minutes is not really likely. Also, I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing to like really push yourself when it comes to stretching because you don't want to hurt yourself. Stretching hurts, okay? Stretching is pain, but I did make a lot of progress within 30 days, so I am proud of myself because if you go back to the beginning of this video, you will see how far off the ground I was, and now I'm very close. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing me in pain. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Did I even say what I was doing in this video? All I said was that I'm not flexible. Oh my gosh, this hurts. Snap, crackle, pop. I'm in pain. Three, two, one. Wow, that did not really improve. What the heck? Terrible, absolutely terrible. That is a little bit sad.